Blake. I'm ISC West Public Relations Director, and we are looking and examining some of the new products at the show this year. And today we have a couple from a company that's, I think, new to our show. So I'm happy to report that we'll hear a little bit about Lensec. And I'm with David Crawford, who's the CEO, and Marianna Leybovich, who is the Executive Vice President and Chief Technology Officer. Thank you for being here with us today. David, tell me a little bit about Lensec, how long you've been in business, how you've come to be, I guess, yeah.
Yes, certainly new to this show, but not new to the industry. We've been in business now for about 13 years. We develop video management software, and we've taken a slightly different approach in the industry from our peers, in that we elected to take a direct sales approach. So we sell our software direct to the end user. However, this year we are augmenting our sales model, and we have a brand new product out, and we're selling that product through the traditional security method through the channel and through distribution.
Great, great. Marianne, how long have you been with Lensec?
It's been more than 7 years now.
Okay, and you're the Chief Technology Officer, so
yes,
you're in charge of developing the new products and bringing them to market.
That's correct.
Okay, so you should be particularly proud here today.
I am very proud.
Great. Well, why don't we talk a little bit about the product? You're unveiling a new product. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Sure.
What's it called and what does it do?
Yes, it's Perspective Video Management Software, and it's a true cloud-based, rich internet applications, video management software that allows users to access in either cameras across the internet without the need of a thick client loaded on their machine.
Mary, do you have anything to add to that?
Sure, we've employed to deliver the best possible user experience by not only introducing the best currently available technology, which is a Silverlight, for a cross-platform, cross-browser support and a rich internet applications. We also used an experts in the user experience to come up with the most intuitive, easy-to-use user interface for our end users. We are very excited about that.
Sounds very interesting, yeah. What are the advantages of a next-generation solution? I think that's for you, Marianna.
Right. As I just briefly mentioned, and I will expand a little bit on it, is first of all, by us going with the Silverlight technology, it gives us a great outreach for a client base as far as their platforms. Mobile devices, different types of laptops, desktops, not only browsers, but also operating systems. So we can bring together a different clientele with Macintosh users, Linux users, Windows users, all to be able to use and utilize our system. We've delivered an enterprise class video management system solution with streaming and video and audio over the web, which is not pretty unique and not common in our place. In addition to that, we've brought into surface great proactive event-driven management of the security information and also real-time collaboration between users of our system.
David, you look like you had something you wanted to say
Well,
or add.
I was going to add, Perspective VMS is, we feel, the industry's first smart client. And by smart client, we mean this is an application where you have no software loaded on your machine. It feels, looks, and acts just like a thick client application, but it is truly in the cloud. It can be hosted on a server at the client's location. It could be centralized on a server in another country. So it's truly a cloud-based architecture. And we've been in business now for 13 years, and for 13 years we've been doing cloud-based architecture. So it's good to see the industry is finally moving in that direction, a direction that we feel that we've kind of set for the last 13 years.
Yeah, there's so much talk about cloud now, and I question why now, because it has been around and
Yes.
employed. Yeah, employed. What are the, okay, so let's talk a little bit about, as you demonstrate the product to customers, as you've been doing all day here at the show, what reactions are you getting? And are you learning something new about your product that maybe you didn't know, or that, you know, you're validating maybe some of your thoughts about the product's benefits and features.
Yeah. One of the hallmarks of our success has always been ease of use. That's an area we've focused on. Our interface is truly unlike any interface in the industry, and we've always taken a different approach to providing video surveillance to our customers. And with perspective, what we're hearing today at the show is, wow, this really is easy to use, and it looks so much different than everything out there. And it goes back to what Marianna stated earlier. Is we employed a group of user experience experts to come in and say, how can we design a better interface? An interface that in time of crisis, someone can step in with little to no training and be able to navigate their facility, pull up the video evidence they need, and be able to have true situational awareness.
That sounds like it would be a huge advantage for global companies.
Absolutely.
It is.
And there's so much globalization, not only in the security business, but in every sector worldwide.
Yes,
Yeah. So is there any one feature of the product? Is it the ease of use that most people are pleased and surprised about? Are there other features that you think, or that you've learned from users that they've given you suggestions, or a new application perhaps for the product that you hadn't thought about?
Yeah, one of the new features in perspective is collaboration. We've added a collaboration module allowing users to have real-time collaboration, meaning they can share events, they can share their view. If something's going on real time, they can push their view to another user. Another user gets alert within the application, and within the matter of couple mouse clicks, everyone's collaborating, looking at the same cameras at the same event going on, so they can collaborate.
Wow.
That's been a huge success here.
That's huge. So the chief executive officer in the U.S. can see what's going on overseas and vice versa.
Absolutely.
If there's an incident overseas, management in the U.S. can look
know
at
about
it,
it real
right,
time.
and then make decisions very quickly.
Right.
Is there also, I mean, with the globalization and ability to kind of, I guess, collaborate, it also provides probably customer feedback as they're collaborating with the product. It's almost like a chatter function, correct? Is that
Yes.
part of it? Is
Yeah.
that
But it's more.
how we would maybe understand that as lay people?
Yes. Go ahead, Marianna.
Go ahead, Marianna. Yeah.
It's actually a bit more advanced than just communication between the individuals. They can also share pieces of application, and actually the live video or point in the archives to point out to the event which happened in the past, or maybe bring to the screen of the other individual in the system to what is happening in the real time, so the person could quickly react on it. As a part of our system, we have a mobility application as well, where we support integrated video solution on the transit and the school bus systems. We have a special reach video wall interface to allow a quick video monitoring and useful video monitoring for personnel. I think what also users who come and look at our product notice, and the first question is this a web app? Is this a web application? What kind of technology? Because they cannot, by looking at the application, they just cannot understand how that kind of rich user experience could be delivered over the internet inside the web browser. And another feature which is wonderful is that users have an option to run it in the browser or out of browser, so they couldn't even see the shell of the web browser used. However, all of the communication and delivery of the information is happening over the internet.
And that affords mobility for many executives who need to know quickly what's going on in any particular area. That's great. Now, is law enforcement somehow connected to this? Can they also be abreast of situation? Can they get into the interface as well?
Absolutely. We've within our history, we've worked extensively with law enforcement, where we would go into a city and we would actually start with one entity within the city and build out an entire city, and giving law enforcement access to video of not only their cameras on the street corners, but schools, municipalities, public works, the whole sector, the court buildings. So yes, that's again one of the great things about our technology is it's all web-based, easy to use, and with the technology as it is, giving users the ability to, from any web browser, access any camera within their enterprises.
So your market is pretty much any company. I mean, you're probably focusing on certain verticals, but
Correct.
It seems to me that the world's kind of your oyster, yes?
That's correct.
Are you focusing on sectors right now currently?
We are. We focus on healthcare, education, commercial, critical infrastructure, and transportation are the primary verticals we focus on.
Great.
Local
Which is
government.
pretty much everything.
Which is everything, yeah.
Which
Or at
covers
least
it.
could be situated and folded into, right?
Yes.
The last question is security trends that you've noticed on the floor, and I don't know if you've had a chance to walk around the floor. Is there anything that you've seen where there might be some possible collaboration, any other companies on the floor, any kinds of technologies, or are you pretty much set in that department?
No, we always look for partners to collaborate and integrate with to deliver to our end users the most complete security solution possible. And we take a close look to complementary solutions in our market, which would be physical security, intelligent video, RFID, which is a new technology, and you can see more and more of it in our market now and used for security type applications. Very interesting, intelligent detection, object recognition solutions, which we are closely taking a look at and implementing as a part of our offering. I'm also noticing that more and more, as far as the camera is concerned, more and more high megapixel cameras support is introduced, and we are moving towards a higher quality video with good compressed formats, which allow us to deliver that type of video over the web with specific technologies. So that's essentially what the main points I noticed on the market. And overall, what I'm noticing is that the market is becoming more mature, it's going on more mature stage. We see more and more options available for the same type of technology. So there is better competition, which would probably strive all of us to do better, to compete for the future clientele and keep our existing customers. That's mine.
You wanted to add something?
Yeah, to add to that, one of the things I've seen is that more and more, we discussed it earlier, more and more discussion around the cloud. And as I look at other companies, everyone's moving their application to the cloud. And again, for us, it validates our decision that we made years ago that web-based applications are the way to go. And it's not just the security industry. If you look across any technology industry as a whole, you've got major players like Salesforce automation, like Salesforce.com, using the cloud-based services. And so I'm seeing a lot of that on the floor, a lot of discussion about the cloud. And again, it's just, that's the direction things are heading. And I think every major application going forward is going to be hosted through some type of web application.
Seems to be the future, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. Go ahead, Marianna.
And I also wanted to add something to it, which I didn't mention before. I'm seeing more and more. Before it was more disturbed or separated applications. One was somebody would offer just a video solution, somebody would offer just a physical security solution, somebody was working. It was more compartmentalized. I'm seeing more and more internal merges and of technology happening where customer wants one potential vendor to deliver overall platform which would support all type of different security solutions and provide a total complete solution for their security needs. And that's what we have always chosen our goal to deliver, and we have been praising ourselves and focusing on building that type of enterprise class management platform where we could bring different pieces of physical and video security together to deliver the total solution. I'm seeing more and more of that happening overall in the market.
Yeah, well, that's good. So if customers want to visit you on the show, they can come to your booth, but we're going to probably be showing this afterwards. So tell us where people can find more information about your company and the products that you're bringing here.
Yes. Of course, booth 5041 is where we're located. Of course, you can find more information at Lensec.com. We have a great tool that we've implemented. We have a new website. We have a 3D animation that really allows users to zoom in and really see kind of a city as Lensec sees it, and really experience what we do, from zooming into a campus style environment to see how we would place cameras and how our software helps solve problems that they would have. So I encourage everyone to take a look at it. It's a pretty neat tool that we've come up with, and it really displays what we do.
Okay, well, we encourage everybody to go and visit you on the web, if not here at ISC West.
Absolutely.
Thank you very much for being here today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.